My name's Trey Jones, and we are here at the Florideah Swamp Fest. I found this place, Central Florida Motorsports Park, and I presented the idea to them. I was like, yo, I want to do a ramp jam. They had no idea what BMX was. I didn't understand what it was at all. And I showed them the video from last year, and I was like, are you guys into it? And they were like, yeah, let's do it. So found this place. It's 125 acres of just complete redneck chaos. They got a mud track, they got a huge mud hole, they got a motocross track, they got all this stuff. I think BMX really needs something like this right now. BMX kicks ass. It's awesome. It wasn't better 20 years ago. It's not going to be better in 20 years. It's kick ass right now. And that's all I'm trying to do. No money to be made here. If you show up to this event to make money, then just don't show up at all. You know, like, I want people that want to have a good time to show up. I don't want people that show up that they want to make money or walk away with first place, because that doesn't exist. So we made a bunch of ramps out of junk. All the ramps are made out of scrap wood and pallets, and I had to actually use a little bit of new wood this year because last year it was so difficult to just find wood everywhere. So I had some sponsors step up. I got to buy a little bit of new wood, and I still made shitty ramps out of the new wood. So a lot of people were like, oh, it doesn't look that sketchy, and I'm like, all right, well, it's day 0 and the vert wall's already broken, so. We have the Homage to Texas Toast. There will be an Odyssey logo on that tomorrow morning. We haven't gotten around to it. They kept it alive for so long, and we're just here to pick up. We're just here to pick up wherever they left off. So Odyssey stepped up. They donated some money, and we're doing a Texas Toast wall ride. This was at the 2014 Texas Toast, I believe. We got the curved wall ride. Nate Wessel actually flew out and helped us build this. Mike Hoder claims that he's going to do this gap to wall ride, but I'll believe when I see it. The world's tallest sub box. It's 16 feet tall.
Is that Guinness Book of World Records certified?
I don't know. Probably. I would imagine it'd be. I wonder if it is in the Guinness World Book of Records for world's tallest sub box. But yeah, this thing is 16 feet tall. Last year the loop was 11 feet tall. So this year I made it 5 feet taller. So it's 4 feet taller than a vert ramp. Over here we got standard street gibbery. Friend Ryan Herbach found the satellite dish in New Smyrna, and we brought it back over here. It's pretty cool. Got some Subrosa rails, and then this is pretty cool. I wanted to make like a box jump, but I didn't want to make it just a standard box jump, so we made it like an in and out double thing, and then we secured a Subrosa rail on its side.
That's the Brian Castillo rail.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because Ryan Scher showed up and he's like, dude, we should do a rail across that, like the vertical. He's like the Castillo rail, and I was like, all right, hell yeah. So yeah, that's the Castillo rail, I guess you could call it. Mark Burnett grinded it this morning, so it actually is possible and it will not break. This is a loop. Last year, too many people do it, so I had to thin out the crowd by making it taller. Like I said, you're 16 feet tall. Takeoff is 13 feet tall, and landing 16 feet. Last year, too many people did it, and everyone was like, "Oh, I'll do this year, I'll do it this year, I'll do it this year," and we can't be having that. I'm trying to make things difficult, you know. We had the loop, and then we had this tabletop just to make everyone really mad because it was just too easy. It's like, oh yeah, well you can do a loop, then do something over a tabletop, you know? The traditional Metro Jam Little Devil extension. Derek Adams bringing out some Little Devil stickers, and I better see a Barcelona Ice Racing Van Homan on that, or else I'm going to be very bummed out.
Pay money to see that shit. Fucking right.
And then we made whatever that thing is. Slanted sub box wall ride thing, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Dave McDermott made it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just gave Dave a bunch of wood and I was like, here, build something up here. And he's like, can I build this? And I was like, sure.
The street dragon made a ramp.
Yeah. All the sponsor tents on both sides. This is kind of like the center of everything, just between both areas. We got a bunch of room out here, but I didn't want it to be like spread out. I wanted everyone to be very condensed into one area. You know, I didn't want the dirt jumps way over there and the ramps over here. I wanted everyone to be like together and as close together as possible. I want bodies like this. I want people rubbing together. That was one thing we had to have, is dirt jumps again. Everyone liked them last year, so we decided to build some more jumps. Our rule for this year was no straight jumps. Ryan Herbach was the main builder. He's the one that masterminded all this. It was all him. He's the man. He built everything. It's awesome. But yeah, we didn't want any straight jumps. But in Florida, we're on flat ground, so it's a little bit hard to make stuff kind of turn without being a bunch of without hills. You know, we don't have any hills here. So yeah, it's left hip, offset jump, berm, and then 2 rollers, a left hip, and then the very last one is a straight jump. I know I said no straight jumps, but whatever. But yeah, all cockeyed. Cody Diggs has been here for 2.5 weeks now. He hasn't left. He's been here every single day, and all he does is dig all day long. I'm not even kidding you. He has dug every single one of these pools and dialed in every single jump here. I think there's seriously something wrong with that guy. We're trying to mess some people up this weekend. We're not trying to, this isn't, things need to be hard. This ain't a street plaza. This is real stuff. So pretty much anywhere, whenever someone would turn off, we put a pool there. So this is the first turn. Everyone comes off this thing. So we're trying to weed some people out. You know, we don't want this to be easy. We want people to be like dying and getting wet. You know. So this is the first. This is pool number 1. This one's about 6 feet deep in this end.
That's 6 feet deep?
That end is. Well, it's probably like 4 feet deep now because the water's gone down.
Take 2. I already got a flat.
Yeah. At least you didn't get wet. Pretty much when people turn off, they usually end up going right here. So don't go there. But we decided to. This offset jump right here is the killer. This is the one that people are really getting messed up on. So they decided to put a pool, actually 2 pools connecting to each other completely on the inside, and then there is a full, we'll go check this out, there is actually a full pool on the backside as well. Since the Olympics are on, this is the diving platform. If anyone wants to dive in there. Pretty much if you go over the berm, you're going into a pool. If you go over the berm, you're going into a pool. If you go under the berm, you're going into a pool. And then Cody literally just dug this one about 20 minutes ago and started filling it up. So if you go out the rollers, you're going in the pool as well. And then we have, this is the kiddie jump. I know a bunch of kids aren't going to be able to jump the jumps, so we decided to build something for the younger guys to keep it sketchy, but also keep it, keep it dirt, but huge mud tires for the rolling. Scotty Cranmer came to me, and he said, hey, I want to do an event for Swamp Fest. He's like, I want to do the best trick. And I was like, all right, what do you want to do? And he showed me a photo of a freestyle motocross best trick contest with 3 different lips from the X Games. And he said, I want to recreate this. So that's what we got. We got the 6.5 foot tall lip. Whoa! I don't even know how far. It's just really far away. We didn't measure it. And then the 5.5 foot lip is a little bit closer. It's gonna be sick. 1 jump, no chump. You know what I'm saying? Bill Will actually stepped up, and they approached me and they wanted to do a flat track race at a BMX contest. Magoo, that used to own Snafu, now is a part of Bill Will. He hit me up and he's like, hey, I want to do a flat track race at a BMX event, and he heard about Swamp Fest, and that's what we're gonna do. So Bill Will is gonna do a circle flat track race at night. I think this might be like the most famous thing from last year was the Subrosa rail across the lake. So this year, it is not going to be just water. It is going to be the blackest mud that you have ever seen. This year's Subrosa Swamp Rail is going to be crazy. It's empty right now. It is empty. But it's going to be filled, this whole thing is going to be filled with the blackest and grossest water that you have ever seen in your entire life. So to everyone that commented on Instagram last year and said, yo, I'm totally doing that rail this year, I'm totally doing it, then you better bring it, because you're about to be in for a rude awakening, because this thing is going to be disgusting. We're going to fill it up with water, and then we're going to take even more mud, and we're going to put that on top of it and mix it up and just make sure that it is disgusting. I promise it will be gross. I'm trying to like destroy some free coasters with this mud. I don't know if people are going to be really, really psyched on the event, or if they're going to be like just bummed out because they couldn't ride the jumps, or all the ramps broke, or their bike broke from being in the water, but it's going to be awesome. I'm stoked, man. But yeah, I'm really excited about doing another event. And huge thanks to all the sponsors that helped out. Like seriously, like the BMX community came together so much to make this happen. And I think BMX really needs events right now. And I'm just trying to get people together and have a good time. That's it, you know. No competition. No, I'm better than you. No street or dirt or nothing like that. It's all one thing. Ride the jumps, ride the ramps, get in the water, ride the rail, whatever. It's all BMX. It's not a dirt jump contest. It's not a street contest. It's not a park contest. It's just a BMX contest.